Page 57, Neatness Counts. Sloppy or incomplete work in filling out a job application makes employers doubt our ability. Fill out a job application completely. The way you fill out a job application can tell the prospective employer as much as or more than your answers. Partially completed applications or scribbled answers place doubts about potential job performance in the employer's mind, said Brenda Hunziker, branch supervisor of Accountants on Call and Accountants Executive Search. If the application, is sloppy and unorganized, what does that tell you about their work? She said. There's nothing more frustrating than coming out to interview someone and seeing "see resume" all over their application instead of answers. You question whether those people can follow directions or not. Many employers want a completed application for their files, even if job candidates submit a resume, said Dave McErchin, Administrative Services Manager for the Kansas Department of Human Resources. A lot of people attach a resume and don't complete and sign the application, McErchin explained. Some employers won't consider that. Job applications vary. Applications differ according to the company and sometimes the job. Some are in-depth, others require only basic information. The very first thing you should do is to read the application thoroughly, employment experts advise. Otherwise, you might use cursive writing when it clearly stated that you are to print. Follow directions and fill out the application completely and as honestly as possible. Print neatly or use a typewriter if you are allowed to fill out the application away from the office. Be sure there are no mark-overs or changes, said Marcia Willis, president of Advanced Careers of Kansas City, Incorporated. If you include a resume, don't refer to it instead of answering questions, such as those dealing with educational background or previous work experience. Unless the employer or application clearly states that questions must be answered in pencil, use a pen. Bring one with black or blue ink, not red or other colors, experts advise. There are several reasons for using pen. Your answers can't easily be erased and changed by someone else. Pencil can be hard to read and doesn't copy well, a problem if several people need to see your application. Employers are not supposed to ask some questions such as age, ethnic origin, religion, marital status, number of children, and health restrictions that are not disabilities, Hunziker said. Applicants may leave such questions blank. Good answers. Willis advises job seekers not to put in a dollar amount when asked about desired salary. That could work against you, she said. If they think the amount you put is too low, they could wonder what's wrong with you, that you're not worth more. If it's too high, you'll have to prove every step of the way that you are worth that salary. And that's a lot of work emotionally. Instead, Willis advises putting the word open in that slot. While negotiable has a negative connotation, open is a friendly thing, she said. Get prepared. Before getting an application, write down the names, addresses, and phone numbers of people you will use as references. List the high schools, colleges, and trade schools you attended, along with the years you graduated. Compile a complete list of previous employment, along with addresses, years of employment, supervisors' names and phone numbers, and your job duties in that position. Don't attach the list to the application. Write the information in, employment agents said. Once you have completed your application, read it again carefully before handing it in. Check punctuation, spelling, and grammar. If there are mistakes that can't be corrected neatly, ask for another application. Be sure your final product presents an image of a neat, conscientious, and organized worker who follows directions.